The boy flashlight beams cuts a weak, flickering path through the dark until it hits something small and out of place. Nestled against the cold concrete is an egg, pulsing with sickly vein-like orange light. He kneels, his shadow stretching long and jagged against the rusted walls. Gross laughter vibrating through floorboards and into his very bones as his fingers reach out to touch the shell. A spiderweb of cracks erupts across the surface. The X detonates in a flash of heat and biting white smoke. The boy is thrown backwards, his flashlight clattering away into the darkness. He gasps for air, his ears ringing, unaware that explosion was merely a dinner bell. Through the thinning smoke, a silhouette emerges. It is tall, muscular, and wearing tattered remains of man clothes. Two long, tattered ears twitch as the creature looks down at its prey. It doesn't just watch, it smiles, bearing rows of sharp fangs as the glowing eggs in his own ribcage pulse in time with the boy racing hard. The bunny rasped, his fingers catching the flickering orange light of the egg in his hand. He ignores the boy whimpering. With a slow, deliberate movement, he reaches back into the cavity of his ribcage. The glowing eggs which pulse faster, casting long, rhythmic shadows against the tattered denim of his jeans. As he pulls the second egg free, a thick dark fluid drips from his chest to the floor, sizzling where it hits the concrete. The boy realizes with a jolt of pure terror that the bunny isn't just counting eggs, he's counting how many seconds the boy has left to run. Before it begins, the monster hand blurs as he hurls the third egg at the boy's feet. It strikes the ground with wet thud before erupting into a cloud of orange sparks and blinding light. Through the glare, the boy hears the sounds of heavy muscle hitting the floor. The creature has dropped to all fours, its human-like spine arching and twisting until it looks more like a beast of burden than a man. The belt around its waist groans under the strains of the transformation. A roar is heard across the facility, and the boy barely has time to scramble because now he realizes the hunt is on. He runs. He runs to the left. He runs to the right. He tries to hide, but to no escape. The bunny is always on his tail. Bunny suddenly slams him into the floor. The air leaves the boy's lungs in a sharp gasp. His head bounces against the cold stone. He looks up, frozen, as the massive, muscular hybrid pins him down. The glowing X in his chest pulsing a violent, angry red. The bunny head tilts, its long ears twitching as it bears those jagged fangs. It leans in, the heat from its mutated body radiating off its skin. Its breath smells of copper and ozone. But just as Steve grazes the boy's throat, the bunny body jerks. A strangled, human-sounding sob escapes its throat. The claws digging into the boy's shoulder loosen for a fraction of a second. It seems the beast is fighting itself. The tortured soul is there, buried under the muscle and the eggs, screaming to stop. The bunny gasps, its voice cracking with a pain that isn't physical. The boy doesn't wait for a second chance, as the bunny clutches its own head, howling at the ceiling of the room. The boy scrambles into the darkness, leaving the monster to its own internal war. The boy ran, a wise choice, though ultimately a futile one. In his story, I told you before that I wasn't going to clean up this mess. But it seems the bunny has developed a messy little habit of its own. Mercy.